Yo. Yo! I love this episode.
Now or never, just want it out. Just want it out. Just want it out. Just want it out.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Ali here, back again with another Rising of the Shield Hero review of episode 12. I love this episode so much, guys. From everything that happened in the beginning with them trying to take out Melty, and then all of them faking like they're dying or something. I knew that was gonna happen when they attacked Melty because Naofumi wasn't gonna have it, obviously. And they had to do something besides trying to take her out, which would be faking them dying, and then they're messing with the the image or the video or whatever from the crystal ball, and they messed it around to make it look like Naofumi and Raphtalia and Philo had some kind of sinister faces and stuff, and they added like blood in the video or something. Like, it was so stupidly annoying that people like saw that and they're like, oh my gosh, that's who they are, when obviously they're not. So the whole episode is pretty much them being on the run with Melty, because obviously Myne is trying to kill her, trying to take her out because she wants to be the crown princess, when Melty is clearly the crown princess, even though she is second in line, second in age, but she's the first in line to becoming queen. So somewhere around the beginning, you see Melty crying with Philo next to her and stuff, and Naofumi's doing his thing where he's like, sort of seems mean, but then at the end, he's being nice. Being like, all you, like, why do you care about that scumbag of a father? Because I know her father isn't, like, he's not behind it. I see him not behind it. And Melty, obviously, seeing it as her father, she knows that he's not behind it and stuff. But people are showing him things that are bad from the Shield Hero to make him think that the Shield Hero is bad, when he's not at all. So pretty much they're messing with the king. They're sort of brainwashing him into thinking that the Shield Hero is not a hero and it's a devil, meaning that like the devil of the shield. So then after Naofumi's messing with Melty, saying that like the king's a scumbag, just talking about how terrible the royal family is and stuff, and he's saying, you can come with us. If you come with us, I guarantee your safety. I promise you will be safe the entire time. If you go to the king now, you will be killed by your sister. Like, she's gonna be killed by her sister. Like, Myne, what is... Oh, I feel like Myne's brainwashed, like thinking that she's been way too influenced by the Three Heroes Church, like way too influenced. So then she decides to go with Naofumi. They're constantly on the run and checking things out and stuff. And Naofumi said, I think he was overhearing somebody. First, Raphtalia's like, why did you decide to go to, I think it's called Silfelt or something like that? I think it was the place that was very heavy on like not liking humans, I believe, like, or vice versa, or something like that. It's the country that is very prominent in not liking humans or not liking demi-humans, whichever one it was. But Naofumi decides to go there because he says that there's a reason that they're making the security so high or so tight trying to get there, is because they don't want him to find something over there and stuff, which makes sense. I agree with Naofumi, what he was saying. So he's not going to take the easy route and go to Shield Freedom, so he's going over there. But then, later on, he gets caught. He's on the cliff. Everybody's surrounding him, including the bow and arrow guy, the spear guy, obviously, because he's infatuated with freaking wanting Philo. He's a like, this episode, he was a straight creep. And you got the sword hero guy there too. Naofumi's telling them that like, hey, Myne tried to kill her sister. That's like, she wants to be the crown princess, but that's not happening unless Melty is killed. So that's what's going on here, guys. Open up your eyes. So the sword guy, I keep forgetting their names and stuff. But for next review, I'm definitely gonna be like checking their names out again so I can get them right. But the sword guy, he's the main one who's really thinking in his head like, you know, something's not right. Something's going on here that isn't right and stuff. And so is the bow and arrow guy, but the spear guy is like just whatever, doing his thing with Myne because I feel like he's infatuated with Myne. I don't know, but they all surround him. And so the sword guy is like, hey, if you trust me, I will protect her for you, just so nobody has to fight right now or anything like that. I will protect her. So Nafumi's like, you know what? I think I will. Like, I think I will go. I'll let her go with you. But then Myne starts talking to the sword guy. Melty is now freaking out, being like, no, don't let me go. They're gonna kill me. She'll kill me and stuff. And then Nafumi's like, I appreciate your offer, but I can't let her go because she's gonna be killed by her sister. And everybody's like, wait, what? All this stuff, all this talking's happening, right? So then Nafumi gets on Philo, they all get on Philo, and Philo's jumping up in the air, and then freaking what's his name, the spear hero, Moyotoma-sama, something like that, but he throws some anklet that was imbued with something that took away Philo's bird powers and stuff like that. He threw it at her, and she got chained up on the leg, and she can't move and shit. So then like the freaking spear hero's creeping up towards her, like, yeah, like I had an alchemist make this so that you can't turn into a bird again, so you can stay an angel. Like, dude's a freak.
What the fuck? No! No!
So now Fumi is just shielding everybody, and Myne keeps going after her sister with like these fireballs to try and kill her or something.
Crazy ass bitch!
And something that was really cool is seeing Melty using water magic, which was awesome. Like, she scared the spear hero guy and letting Philo like out of his arms and stuff. She's like, I won't miss next time. I'm like, girl, kudos to you. Melty's seemingly like a badass, trying to defend her friend, which was pretty awesome. So Philo goes back over there. Nafumi's still shielding Melty and everything. Myne's still trying to kill her. Like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, and I forgot, like, even like before that, Melty saying that like I won't miss with the water and stuff. Philo has those gloves that like it did come in handy with the blacksmith dude who makes like the armorsmith guy gave her those gloves. It actually did come in handy because she couldn't use her legs at that time. So then she just knocks the spear hero out. Like, that shit was fantastic.
NANI?!
I love it. Whenever she does that, like, whenever she's around the spear hero, she either messes with him or kicks him in the nether regions or just knocks him out, which I freaking love that about her. That's also the reason why she's one of my favorite characters. So as they all escape, one of the characters from the shadows, which is like as Melty and all of them were sitting around just chilling out because they escaped from all of them, and Nafumi's like to the sword guy, he's like, I know you can figure out what's really going down with everything behind the scenes and stuff. And I think he will find that out too, but I think something's gonna happen to him where they brainwash him or something. I feel like something's gonna happen with that sword dude. Like, I don't think they're gonna kill him, but I think they're gonna do something to where like he forgets like what he found out or something like that. I'm having a feeling like that, but if not, I hope that's not something that actually happens. I hope he actually figures everything out and stuff. But yeah, after that, Nafumi leaves and they're all chilling out in the forest because they escaped from everything. And also some Raftali did, oh my gosh, that was so freaking awesome. Before like that giant fireball hit Nafumi and Melty, she went invisible, snuck up behind Myne, and stabs Myne right through the chest. But it was like a magic sword, so she didn't die or anything. But man, like, that shit was awesome.
Hello there.
Oh, no.
Gotcha, bitch!
It was like the magic sword like took away Myne's like magic or something at that point for that certain amount of time or something like that, which that's pretty awesome. But also that sword doesn't actually like really kill anything, which is very interesting. So again, they escaped in the forest. They're chilling around, and then one of the shadows, which are like a group, that are under the queen's order, like direct control and stuff, and she's been like following them and everything. And she says Gojaru, like, dare say at the end of her sentence. So that was the girl that walked by Naofumi in the king's castle, in his quarters or whatever. And Naofumi like realized that and stuff, and she said, you need to go and see the queen. Like, you need an audience with the queen. So pretty much that's where he's gonna go now, instead of Sylvette or something. I believe that's what's called. That's that country, Sylvette or something. But instead of going there, he's gonna probably go to the queen's place now. And something that was so cute was like Melty, Naofumi keeps talking to her, telling her she's the second princess. That's all he says, second princess. And she's like being like annoyed, being like, hey, you need to call me by my name. That's all you've been calling me. And then Naofumi's like, that's all you've been calling me was Shield Hero. She says Naofumi, and he says Melty, second princess Melty, which is freaking hilarious because Raftalia's on the side, like already first name basis. Like, what's going on here? Like, she's so freaking jealous. Like, it's so freaking adorable. Like, Raftalia is so freaking cute. But Raftalia, you know he ain't gonna leave you or nothing, alright? So just relax, alright? Keep calm. Nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna get your mans in the end. I just know it. So as they were going off and headed towards the queen's place, I think she has her own castle or something, like the queen's castle or whatever. They look off into the distance. I believe they look off into the distance, or it's just another scene that Myne and some of the soldiers are burning a village, or they're burning a section of the forest. So there's like a huge forest fire or something. Something like that. Something's going on over there, and Myne's face is evil, sinister looking.
Oh, hell no!
Which, like, I feel like she needs to be taken out. Honestly, she needs to be taken out sometime. But that's pretty much it of the episode. Oh, and the music, the theme song, the new opening, the new opening theme is so fire. It, like, some of it is very reminiscent of like an old school Naruto opening theme, which like the animation and stuff, the anime art and animation looked so beautiful. And the ending theme song looks so beautiful too. Very emotional and stuff. You keep seeing like things of like even the opening theme. You see like little scenes of like Raftalia and Naofumi and stuff, like Naofumi being her light. She looks like she's crying, and then they touch hands, and then he's crying and she's holding on to him, and oh man, like, beautiful scenes, beautiful animation and stuff. There's a lot of characters in that opening theme, that new opening theme, that are probably going to be talked about and stuff like later on in these episodes in the second half. And I'm really excited because there's one girl that got wings like Philo and shit, and she looks a little older than Philo, so who knows? Let's find out next few episodes or whatever. But that is it for my Rising of the Shield Hero episode 12 review. I think it was fantastic. But what do you guys think? Leave down in the comments your thoughts about this episode, your thoughts about what I said and everything. And like the video if you did, like the video if you liked the episode, like the video if you like me, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and deeper discussion videos and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies stay safe, but most important, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see you all later with the next video. Peace out, may the force be with you always, and plus ultra. Man, I tell you, the spear hero, so dumb. I mean, I have hope for the sword hero and the bow and arrow hero, but the spear hero, so dumb. You are an idiot.